Hello. We've been talking a bit lately about what the new normal is going to look like once there is such a thing, once lockdown is over and people are allowed back into their offices. So I think a few of the obvious things are social distancing, initially at least. So where you've got an open plan workplace, it may be that people can only sit at every second desk. I know they're talking about in the airlines that, everyone would only be able to sit at every second seat, for example. There will also be contact tracing requirements, so you need to keep a much more thorough list of who's coming in and who's coming out of your offices, the contractors that are on site, so that if you do get a confirmed case, people will be able to trace who else was in that building and get them self-isolating. There will also be in future, I believe, a lot less travel requirements because people have become accustomed to these electronic Zoom style meetings, and hopefully it does become the norm. I know in my organisation I've seen over the years there's a lot of unnecessary travel. People who maybe a bit old school, they feel like, I must be there face to face, but in reality they don't actually have to be there, and it's unnecessary. And another thing that I was thinking of is working from home is going to become a lot more acceptable. So having somebody who works from home 1 or 2 days a week, or maybe once or twice a month, I believe that's going to become the norm, because those people are the ones that fared much better with this transition. I know it's what I did before the coronavirus. Now I'm working at home all the time, but it meant that I have a desk set up, I have a printer set up, I've got my office chair all set up in my wee home office. So it makes the transition to suddenly having to work from home much easier, and it's a good business continuity practice having those alternative places of working, because there are many reasons that your office may be inaccessible, and having an alternative is always helpful. So once it becomes available, I'm going to be posting the recording of a session that a podcast session that I have participated in with Anthony McMahon, talking about this, how to return to a new normal after a business continuity event. If you are preparing a business continuity plan, save time using our online template. You can view a 2-minute video demonstration at bcpbuilder.com/join now.